You mentioned to me on the phone once a confrontation with Richard where story where he'd walk around with a pistol on his hip.
He used to carry this six-shooter. He had a six-shooter. If I remember, it was chromed, and it had white pistol grips on it. I don't know if he thought it was George Patton or what, but he would carry this thing around. And I was his commanding officer at that time. And he came walking up to me. I can't remember exactly where we were, but he walked up to me, and he's standing in front of me. And I was in a seated position. I had my rifle with me. And he comes walking up in front of me. We're about as far away as you and I are. And he drew the pistol, pointed it at me. And then he flipped it back in the holster, kind of cowboy style. He's doing that draw and point stuff. And he did it again. And he put it back in the holster. And I'm just watching him like this, does this. And then finally, he's getting ready to do it again. He's just looking at me with a smile on his face. And I said, Richard, that pistol clears that holster again, I'm going to stitch you from the bottom of your feet to the top of your fucking head. And I took the rifle and set it on automatic, and I had pointed at his feet. And he just looked at me and smiled and turned off walking.
And you think that was like sort of a wild side of Richard, or that was just inside of him?
Part of his personality. That was the way he was. He was unconventional in that respect. I mean, he was not your average infantry officer. He was going to be that much tougher, that much more on the wild side, more unpredictable than the rest of the officers that I dealt with.